Movie Inspire, presenting Apocalypto. At the beginning of the story a tribe is shown, which is hunting in the forest. In fact, these tribes still follow the old customs and old ways. They have put nooses at different places in the forest and they know where their noose is. Then they are hunting a boar, its leg hits a noose. Due to hitting the noose, the piece of wood which is attached to that noose in front comes towards the pig. That piece of wood is very sharp, sticks and the pig dies. They all sit there and start cutting it. This clan is very fun-loving, and only then one of them, whose name is Jaguar Paw, realizes that there is someone behind him in the bushes. He stands and looks at that side and asks them, "What do you want?" Some tribals emerge from the bushes and place 4 big fish in front of them. They say, "We want to pass through here." In return, they also give them a piece of the same prey that they had just done. Actually, all these are old customs, and the next moment, many tribals come out from behind the bushes. And all this starts going from there. Jaguar Paw sees that many of these people are injured. He asks them what happened. One of the tribals says that, "Our tribe has been destroyed and now we are going for a new beginning." Jaguar Paw wants to ask them what happened. He starts going after them. But his father, who is also the chieftain of his tribe, stops the jaguar from going after him. But the jaguar gets upset, thinking that something wrong has happened to them. Now, everyone comes back to their tribe. The atmosphere of their tribe is also very good. At night, when the jaguar is sleeping with his family, he wakes up at the sound of a dog barking there. He realizes that something is going on outside. He's also scared because of what happened with that tribe. The next moment he looks outside, there is a very terrible, very dreaded tribal. All his companions are hiding behind the trees, who come out of the trees with flame torches on his one gesture. Jaguar looks out of his house, he sees some burning torches. He understands that there is some danger, he goes out with his family. And then one of the attackers sees them, but the jaguar kills him. Jaguar takes his family to the well. He slowly starts dropping his son and his wife, who is pregnant, with the help of a rope in the well. And when going down, only then a tribal sees the jaguar. That tribal comes running towards him. The jaguar quickly leaves his wife and his children down, they even fell. And that tribal reaches them. Jaguar makes him fall with his foot. Before he could fall into the well, Jaguar holds his food. The man sees that his wife and child are in the well. But before he could tell anyone, Jaguar kills him. Jaguar tells his wife and child that, "I have to go to help my people." Although his wife forbids him to go, stops him, but he tells his wife that, "I promise that I will definitely come back." Saying this, he goes to help his people. There, almost all the people of Jaguar are in prison, some people are also killed. There is a very dangerous tribal here whose name is Middle Eye. He attacks the jaguar with his knife. But before it could reach him, Jaguar turned the knife into other direction. Here the leader of all these comes and takes the jaguar captive. The Middle Eye, however, wants to kill the jaguar. But chieftain of tribe refuses it, he says, "I need it." Jaguar's father is also a captive here. And the jaguar tells his father to "Forgive me, father." Middle Eye overhears this and comes to know that this is his father. That is why he kills his father in front of Jaguar. After this, he beats the jaguar badly and the jaguar becomes unconscious. And when he comes to his senses, he sees that all his companions have been taken prisoner. The jaguar looks towards the well, where his wife and son are. The leader's son sees him looking there and he goes to the well. He sees that there is a rope inside the well, so he gets suspicious. He looks inside the well but sees no one there, because the wife and son of the jaguar hide under the stone inside the well. He also throws a huge stone there. But he does not see any movement, after which he cuts that rope. This means that Jaguar's wife and son cannot come above now. And now everyone takes the tribesmen with them on a long journey. On the way, they also meet those tribesmen who had met them, who had given fish, who were going from here to some other place to settle their tribe. Actually, these dreaded tribals would have caught them too. And now all of them proceed for a long journey, where they have to cross rivers. One has to go through high mountains. And after traversing this dreadful journey, these dreaded tribals reach the place from where they belong. When they are outside their borders, there are a lot of dead bodies there. Those who see it, it is understood that these are those people who have got some kind of disease which spreads by touching. There is also a girl here, and she tells those dreaded tribals who belong from this place that, very soon the holy time is coming, the day will be dark. One man will take you out of here, and you and this whole kingdom of yours will end forever. Then all of them go ahead from here. And then a village comes where there are many laborers, whose condition is very bad, yet they have to work here. They are not left here and taken ahead. A man comes to him, he asks how many men are there, he says that my son will tell. But this time a lot of money is needed, that means these people had brought them here so that they could sell them. Here humans are sold, the captive women who were with them are sold, their bid is done. But the men would have been taken ahead from here where there is a lot of crowd. Actually they are sacrificing people here. Now Jaguar is taken for this sacrifice. They were actually talking about pleasing God, but before he kills the jaguar, solar eclipse occurs. It gets dark all around. And here everyone stops and starts praying. After the solar eclipse is over, all these are taken to a different place. There is a long ground, and on the other side there are bushes. All of them are told that, you run away and go to your forest. Here the leader who brought all these people captive also has a son as present. His son goes near the bushes. And they are run away one by one. From behind these dreaded tribals, would throw spears at them and throw different weapons at them, in order to kill them. Many of his companions are killed. And now the jaguar and his other companions also run with him. The jaguar's companion gets hit by an arrow and dies. Jaguar also gets impaled by an arrow. But he is not dead yet. Here the son of the leader of the clan comes to kill the jaguar, but before he can kill the jaguar, there is a wounded man who knocks him down. The clan leader's son kills him. After this he comes out to kill the jaguar with a knife. But before he could kill him, Jaguar had broken the tip of the arrow which impaled him. Jaguar slashes his throat with that arrow. And the jaguar runs away from here in the bushes. Actually these dreaded tribals were killing Jaguar and his tribesmen just for their practice. From here the jaguar runs away, he is also injured, and while running, climbs on the fallen tree. There the son of the leader of the clan is dead. Which makes him completely furious, and now he wants to kill Jaguar by any means. That's why along with his comrades starts chasing the jaguar. All of them pass under the tree above which the jaguar is. But they cannot see him, and after going some distance, the chief of the clan sees blood on his man's shoulder. He understands that, it is a jaguar's blood which is on top of a tree. That's why everyone comes back to find the jaguar. On the tree on which the jaguar is, he sees that there is a child of an animal. And then his mother also comes there. The jaguar starts running towards the side, where the tribesmen have gone, and those dreaded tribals are also coming towards the jaguar. Jaguar is running very fast. And behind him is the animal. But before the animal catches the jaguar, a tribesman who wants to kill the jaguar comes between him and that animal kills him. The jaguar leaves from here. But still the tribesmen are constantly chasing him. And further the path of the jaguar ends. Actually it is a very high waterfall, and jumping from here probably means death, but there is death behind it too. That's why the jaguar jumps from there. His luck would have been good that he would have survived. And reaches the shore, and when the jaguar looks up, there the chieftain of the clan and all his companions are looking at him. The jaguar is still challenging everyone. Because he has come to his forest, where he used to hunt. The jaguar says that, my grandfather had hunted here, my father hunted here, I have also hunted here, and my children will also hunt here. If you have the courage, then come. There is a man with the chieftain of the clan. He says that, we should not go after it, we must go back. The leader kills him with a knife. Actually he remembers the prediction of that girl. That girl had said that all of you will end, a man will come who will take you out of here into the woods, and after that you will never come back. And after this these dreaded tribals jump from above one by one. One of them dies, but the rest survive and come to the shore. Jaguar is running ahead, and then it falls into the swamp. He somehow comes out of that swamp, his whole body is covered with mud. The Jaguar stops there and calms his mind. He says that, "I am Jaguar Paw. This forest is mine and no one can drive me away from here, I am not afraid of anyone." And after that, when those tribals come after him, the Jaguar starts killing everyone one by one in different ways. First of all, he leaves bees on them. It kills a man with the poison of a frog. And then the man who killed his father comes in front of him. That is Middle Eye. The Jaguar sees that the weapon is lying in the middle. And the Middle Eye runs towards the Jaguar. The Jaguar also runs towards him, and when the Jaguar reaches the weapon, he sobs on his knees and lifts that weapon. The Middle Eye is missed by a strike, but the Jaguar does not miss a strike, he kills the Middle Eye. And then it starts raining here. Next we see that wife and child of Jaguar Paw are inside the well, the water is continuously filling in the well. His wife starts having pain in her stomach, that is, she can be delivered at any time. The Jaguar runs to the well, his wife and children say that, "Get us out." But there are still 3 remaining tribals coming after him. Out of those 3, 2 tribals stop at the well, because they want to see who is inside the well. Those people see his wife and children, and chieftain of the clan who is the most dreaded. He runs after the Jaguar, and while running the Jaguar stops at one place. Actually, he must have seen something. There the chieftain of clan reaches there. The Jaguar killed his son, that's why he shoots him with an arrow, which seems a little above his heart. And the Jaguar stands up and challenges the chieftain of the clan. The chieftain of the clan throws out his bow and arrow, takes out his knife and starts running towards the Jaguar. And then his foot hits something. Actually, there's a trap here. The Jaguar and his tribesmen use noose to kill the animals. The way they killed a boar at the beginning of this story. And as soon as his foot hits that noose, from the front a very big wood with very sharp sticks, it collides with him and all those sticks cross his body and thus ends him. And the Jaguar has to run away from here too. Because the remaining 2 tribals are coming towards the same. The same is shown inside the well, which is constantly filling with water, and in the same water the wife of the Jaguar gives birth to a child. The running Jaguar stops at the edge of the sea and starts looking at the sea in surprise. Now those 2 tribals, who are running after the Jaguar, also reach here. But they does not kill him, they also starts looking towards the sea. In the sea, enormous ships are shown who are throwing anchors on the shore. People are coming towards this land in small boats. Now the Jaguar gets a chance, he runs to the well, and saves his whole family. In the end we are shown that, the Jaguar is in the forest with his family. From there his wife watches big ships in the sea. She asks Jaguar whether we should go that way. The Jaguar says that no, we should go to the forest, so that we can make a fresh start, and he goes to the forest. The film itself is a masterpiece, which was released in 2006. It has a rating of 7.8 on IMDb. The budget of this movie was $40 million, and it earned $120.7 million at the box office. Hope you liked this story! Like and subscribe, may look simple for you, but for us it's very valuable.